choose your flooring first. Very important for the rest of the trades.
No, you just take board by board and then you just connect them together, and here you go. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's how you go with the zigzag here. She will kind of arrive here and then there's like rubbish, and I've seen a lot of places like that. They just leave it and then we need to drop it off to stay tuned, I'll tell you where. Behind the scenes, let's go and see Chase, one of my installers at the Spring Hill part 3, where you can see already laid some flooring. But anyway, in the meantime, see, we have the Porsche Centre Brisbane loan car, because unfortunately my car shit itself. I was actually surprised, like it's 15,000 Ks on it, and water pump, the engine coolant gone. So now they have to order parts, which is, they're saying, from Germany, about 2 weeks, and they have to change it as well. I don't know exactly where that water pump located, but they said it's a big job. Most likely they have to take the engine down. So I'll be driving the loan car for another maybe month. But it's, plus for this one, it's a lighter there. So, and it's got the sunroof, so we have more light, you see me more. Okay, anyway, let's go and jump in, and Spring Hill is the first stop. Well, look at this, show that, 39. We're cooking here. But anyway, while we're going to Spring Hill, as always, I'll share some useful tips and tricks with you. Choose your flooring first. Very important for the rest of the trades. For the carpenters to adjust the doors, architraves, for the cabinet maker, so they know exactly what's the thickness. So if your plan is to renovate a house or apartment, whatever, choose your flooring first, so then everyone else knows the total thickness of your finished floor, so they can adjust all the, as I said, all the cabinets, doors and tiles and etc. Very important, because I see a lot of people, they finish with their renovation, they've done brand new kitchen, new doors, like new tiles, new bathrooms, and then oh, we need to do a flooring. Yes, it can be done, but if you're after like a perfect finish, like we do, this is not the option too late like that. Otherwise you will end up with those ugly beadings and have to take some undo some what you already done, so pay double and so on, so on. Choose your flooring first before cabinets and so on, so on, so on. So I hope you get it. Let's go. Spring Hill, next one. Look at this, completely new, completely different floor. Wow, that's a good one. That's nice. Now we're talking. Now it's looking like it should be. And as you can see, we're doing the bedrooms now. So there's 3 bedrooms. This is the last part here. That's going to be for next week. So we're here to next week will be the 4th week we're here. So that's why I say that we estimated about 2.5 weeks, and now we're here 4 weeks. And now it's all a big mess in terms of all the jobs till the end of this year. Here's again, and just to remind you that what we're doing. So this is engineered timber flooring. I think it's a cognac color, 15 mil board with 3 mil veneer, pretty standard. And as you can see, herringbone. I do get actually that question asked a lot, like, oh, how do you lay the herringbone? Is it comes in panels, or is it how you lay it? No, you just take board by board and then you just connect them together. And here you go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So see, this is a kind of the edge that will be then continued later. Like once he's finished with the rest of the bedrooms, he'll be then going. It's kind of a zigzag way, so see the arrows going this way? So you kind of lay it like this, then you turn, and then you lay it like this. So it's completely different laying method as well. So it's not like you have to, you're starting from the wall and then work. If you're laying straight lay, you're starting from the wall make sure you have the perfect straight line, and then work from left to right. With the herringbone, you have to start obviously here, as you can see, is a long hallway. We had to start in the hallway to make this hallway look nice and straight. Yes, it's maybe this wall is maybe out, but it's not as important. If we're going to be slightly out over there, it's not that visible, rather than if you start somewhere middle room here, and then by the end of that hallway, you're going to be out with your herringbone line. That's that's a big issue. You have to redo it. No one will accept this job. So that was the main starting point here. Make this hallway looking perfectly straight along those two walls. And then we kind of see as we're going zigzag, going this way. So he's stopped here now, so he'll get all that finished. So client can move in, and then we can finish it all the way again. And as I said, we're gonna go like this, like this, like that, like that. That's important part here. So when you get with your herringbone, so obviously your zigzag kind of breaks up, then you have to start again. And by the time you'll do your zigzag there, you'll do your zigzag here, you have to meet. You have to meet here. And that's where the professional timber flooring license like us do the job perfectly here. If you try and lay it yourself, maybe yes, you can get the line straight, maybe you can do the zigzag and so on, but when you're trying to go around the cabinets and meet with no gaps, that's where that professionalism comes in. Because again, if you haven't done that yet, don't try it at home. don't try this one at home, because you'll never meet, or you will meet with some kind of a gaps. So that's where why is it like, I do get asked a lot as well, why it's so expensive to lay herringbone, because it's a very time consuming job, and you really need to know what you're doing. Another 5 days of laying this, so it's gonna be total of 4 weeks, as I said. Ooh, yeah, it's a bit rough on the schedule now, but it is what it is. And obviously, once everything's done, cleaned, we'll come back here and do the handover photos and videos. Before we go, I'll show you how is like this line. As I said, remember the zigzag. That's how you go with the zigzag here. So that's how you transform this line to there, and then you start laying the rest of the area, and then you're finishing your triangles here. So this is a quite tricky one, very time consuming, because that's 4 boards you can work with, 4, 4, 4, and so on. But yeah, that's how it's done. Nice. Anyway, all right, that's good. That's good. This one is done. So yeah, that one is here. Is done. All good. Here, wardrobes. They're gonna be the last ones, because we're gonna try and use the offcuts in the wardrobes. But so far, so good. Bit of a silicone work here, there. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Good. Let's go. Do you like my new quoting machine? That's a good one. Very cool. Wheel. I like the wheels. Like the wheels. That's us here. Obviously, next stop, we're gonna go back to the showroom. We'll have a see if I have that number plate arrived, and then we need to drop it off to stay tuned. I'll tell you where. А что это за район? Какой? What's the suburb here?
Fortune Valley.
Fortune Valley. Okay, yeah. This job here, we'll have a look in a sec. But that's where we are. That's where our shop is, in between 2 buildings. So very close. Actually, yeah. As soon as we moved up here to Newstead, we're doing a lot of apartments around this block here, around Valley and Spring Hill and so on. So we've just been to Spring Hill, now in the Valley. Again, we didn't have to do any floor prep. It took us 4 days to lay, approved for 3 mil underlay, pretty much basic stuff. But let's have a look what we've done. So engineered floorboards, nice and long ones, whites, and yeah, so all kind of looking good, nice and clean. So this is what every client should see when you finish the job, not boxes laying all over the place, dust and so on, so on. It's all needs to be nice and clean. So client will be here tomorrow. Imagine if she will kind of arrive here and then there's like rubbish, and I've seen a lot of places like that. They just leave it very, let's say, yeah, it's all looking good. They just need a bit of a gap filling and painting for the skirting boards, and pretty much you're good to go. And the kitchen's finished with the silicone, all good. So then now next stop is I'm not telling you where, but we're gonna go. It's gonna be a surprise. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next stop, because we're launching new project next month, and you'll be first to know. But so far so good here. That job is done. Valley took us 4 days to do this. Easy access, easy laying, no prep. Underlay, glue down flooring. Now it needs to settle. Sometimes when it's freshly laid, you can hear some squeaking going on. That's just floor settling. So give it 2, 3, 4 weeks. Start using your floor, start washing, cleaning your floor. Some cracking or creaking sounds should disappear because it's a glue down. Shouldn't be any noises. If it's a floating floor, different story. There always will be creaking and cracking sounds. But with this one, there is few, but it's just floor settling. But looks good. Looks good. Okay, all done. Let's go to the next one. All right, one more stop to do. PPQ, personal plates. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. LKV flooring 04. That's floor installation experts. That's the 04. We're growing, and let's go and see where it's gonna go on. I'll keep it secret till we get there. Anyway, final stop for the day before I go back to the office work, emails, phone calls. Yeah, anyway, let's go. Next stop is Eagle Farm. All right, we're at Daimler. What's that? Daimler Trucks, Eagle Farm. And what are we getting is one of those light trucks for deliveries. Because again, the issue we're having now is using courier companies to deliver, or trying to deliver them ourselves with the vans that we're using for tools and to carry tools and all that. It's a pain. Again, if you know what I mean, if you own a flooring business, or you do flooring or tiling or carpet, delivery is always a pain. It's always like, who's gonna deliver? Oh, who's that? But they usually the courier guys, they always late. They can leave something. They can leave like timber floors right on the sun or on the rain. So what I've decided is we're getting one of these. It's called super low. Super low means it's the cabin is what's that? Cabin is 2.1. So this one here is so this is 2.1, but the super low is 2 meters, which is what we need. We need back this kind of tray, 3.6 by 2.1, but we need it super low as well, so we can go into any car parks, because as I said before, we're doing a lot of apartments, and we're removing a lot of floors, old carpets, old flooring, vinyl, whatever, and we're delivering a lot as well. And this is, I think, this is a perfect one. I'll be driving this one for first couple of weeks. I really want to drive that one, and like it's. And another beauty because of this truck is because it's come and go around. It's because this is it's under 4.5 ton, so you can use your normal license to do this. And yeah, should be perfect for us. So we're getting a powder coated tray, which is gonna be black to match our company colors, and we're getting these ones made handmade as well, because if you look at this one now, so yes, the truck is gonna be super low, it's 2 meters, but it's if you look at the total height, it's 2.3. We can't do that. We can't afford, like, there's no point for us to go under there. Hi, mate. And so we're going 2 meters, so that will be handmade as well. You can drive with open license. You don't need to have the heavy vehicle license. It's 3.6. You can fit 1, 2, 3 pallets here. That's gonna be a big helper for us, big helper for my installers, so we can take the rubbish. Another pain is each job installer takes the rubbish out, pays for the rubbish. If it goes under the minimum charge, they like the weight, so it goes under the minimum charge. So you're paying like $110 for commercial waste. We can save on the waste as well, because we can collect 3 jobs. We can put rubbish from 3 jobs here and do 1 waste dump and pay like $300 rather than 500. So it's all about time and then cost saving. Yes, it's a truck. Yes, it's another loan. Yes, someone needs to drive this and so on and so on. But as we're growing, always the main vision in our company is to grow. So this is, I think, it's a good stepping stone for the truck. And another thing is that from next month, stay tuned. We're gonna be doing this truck can do the deliveries, like a hand load deliveries, because no one does it. So if you want your floors to be delivered, if you are a flooring company, if you are a solo trader, and you need your floors delivered, jump on our website. There will be a button saying delivery. Fill up the form and we can price you up on the delivery. So if you need it delivered somewhere, undercover car park, if you need delivered with a hand load and bring it to the garage or something, because again, that's another pain that no one does hand load, because if you get the couriers, they will just arrive on site and say, take it. It's your problem. So all we need is just the gold decals for the company, and yeah, it's not that big. It's nice and yeah, fuse is super low. Anyway, plate's gone, so they're gonna go next week. We think we're collecting it next week. Let me know what you think. You like it? I really like it. It's a pretty cool car. Can't wait to drive it. Yeah. All right, that's it for this episode. Give us a like. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you at the next one. Stay safe. Let's go. That's it for today. Whew.